Mabuhay ba dayong mga buntag sa atong tanan, and welcome again to this week's edition of Pep Talks. Ako si Ian Garcia, your moderator, and of course, Pep Talks is brought to us by the Department of Tourism Region 11 and SM Lanang, SM Supermall. Sagang salamat og may buntag sa tanan. And di ato padugay-dugayan pa lang, we'd like to introduce our guest for this morning. We have quite mga banggiitang mga personalities with us today. And to start off, no, our first guest, she's the researcher and admin officer of the Museo de Bohemia, and she's here to talk about the Dayaw Art Walk, which is part of the upcoming Kadayawan Festival. We'd like to welcome Ms. Donna Rachel Sarong. Mabuhay madaya, may buntag, Donna.
Hello, mabuhay, madayaw, maayong buntag sa tanan, ang buntag Sir Ian and sa akong mga kaubanan. Yes, I'm Donna from Museo de Bohemia. No, about Kadayawan na. Very excited.
Na, no?
Yes.
Sige lang, we'll talk about the details later.
Yes,
Kaya doon na sila activity nga himuon for the festival. And we also have with us the sales and marketing manager of about to open, no? Bago na po din siyang addition to Davao, one of our accommodations din sa city, which is Christian. We have the sales and marketing manager, Thea Dimano. Thea, mabuhay madayaw.
Mabuhay madayaw, Ian, and to all of our viewers and my fellow guests, mabuhay madayaw.
Okay. Kauban po nato, no? Isa ka po na ko, higala po na ko from way back. He is the president of the Davao Amuma Cancer Support Association Incorporated, Dr. Jose Beltran Jr. Doc, may buntag, mabuhay madayaw.
Mabuhay madayaw sa iyong tanan.
So niya, Doc, patustoryahan tungkol sa role sa Amuma with regards to this upcoming event po din sa Tapbayan nato.
Yes.
Okay, and kauban po nato, no? The artistic director of the Mindanao Repertory Community. And they have an upcoming musical play which is called Hanggang sa Muli, the musical featuring the songs of the company. We have with us Engineer Jairus Roselio. May buntag.
Hello, mabuhay madayaw. Good morning sa mga kahigala. And Sir Ian, thank you for having us here.
Mabuhay madayaw. Of course, kauban po nila the lead actor, one of the lead actors of Hanggang sa Muli. And she's also the secretary of the Mindanao Repertory Community, Ms. Florence Asistido. Mabuhay madayaw.
Hello, mabuhay og madayaw. Ako di ay si Florence Asistido. I am part of the cast of Hanggang sa Muli.
Isugdan na gid nato no kay na mo yung inyong mic. Now we'll talk about Hanggang sa Muli. Maybe we could ask Jairus first kung unsa ning musical all about. We've read that this is based on the music or the songs of the company.
Yes, actually, we are very glad to invite everyone and excited to invite everyone because part po din siya sa ato ang Kadayawan celebrations because first time in Davao, we will be having a long-running musical, an all OPM musical featuring the songs of the company. Sa mga Gen Zs o sa mga younger generations, medyo wala pa sila siguro nakaila, but for the millennials and the boomers, very popular ni siya during 80s and 90s sa the company. But also in celebration of Kadayawan, Hanggang sa Muli, a new jukebox musical featuring the songs of the company, is also a tribute sa Mindanao Repertory Community para po sa 40th years ng the company. Kasi 40 years na sila, Sir Ian. And also, this is for a good cause because all ticket proceeds will be donated po sa Davao Amuma Cancer Support Association. So, yun po, this will be at Ateneo de Davao University Matina Campus on separate dates. 4 weekends po siya. So, 8 shows in total starting August 22 until September 15 po.
Can you tell us a little background? No? Ngano the songs of the company in the Pili? And the company ba is involved with the making of this production?
Yes, good question, Sir Ian. Actually, the company is really close to our hearts because one of our voice mentors is also the founding member of the company. If you're familiar with Sir Bong Abiola, he's also the head of a local music school here in Davao, Music Academy. So siya din yung nagtulong sa amin before sa MRC, sa Mindanao Repertory Community, para mahon yung mga bata. So, very close sa aming hearts ang the company because yun nga, they are, I think, the only vocal group in the Philippines who has encompassed 4 generations of 40 years. Imagine sila nag-perform sa Philippines. Lahat ng genre, sir, from a cappella, choir, to jazz, pop jazz, big band, even mga bossa nova, and up to now, may mga P-pop sila ng mga songs. So, very timely talaga siya for all generations. Kaya nabigyan namin ng tribute talaga sila for this activity.
And maybe I'd also like to ask si Florence, no? About the production, yun sa pagpili, yun sa audition, in selecting the actors and actresses in participating in this musical.
Actually, Mindanao Repertory Community has been together for almost 7 years, right? So, yeah, since 2018. So, we've been actually workshopping since like since the first of the month pa. So, we've been really working on skills and our talents, and I think we all hard for this musical. I think we deserve the roles, and so I am really proud of my castmates. I'm really proud with how hard they've worked and how hard their talents they've really come so far. So I think all the cast, they really deserved it. They really studied their roles and they really learned the songs.
Can you give us a quick, background kung sa yung story all about? Just very quick. Di na ito ihatag sa ilaha kung sa ginita mo. Just to give us an idea kung, is this a love story? Is this a story about friendship?
It's also a love story, and it's also about friendship. Actually, it's also about having this found family in friendships, because like I think that a lot of us can relate when during our younger days, like in high school, that we have like this group of friends that we really confide in them and really have fun with them. So I think that it's about found friendship and found family and friendship, and also romance. In Act 1, it's set in the 80s, which is martial law, right, sir? So it's set in the martial law. And then in Act 2, it's about post-pandemic, which I think that 2022. So I think it's really relatable on for like all ages, for Gen Z and even the old but gold,
May go, ang buta ng old but gold. Kasi ko. So relatable to all generations.
Yeah.
Especially because ang songs po of the company is very timeless, no? At karon ginakanta gyapon sa video, okay, ginatugtog gyapon. And then like to ask si Doc Jose Beltrano. Doc, unsay participation sa Amuma Foundation with regards to this endeavor?
Ang Amuma ang beneficiary sa proceeds kan sa sales, no? So mutabang mi sa marketing sa show, and mo nang mo funds sa among projects kaya ang Amuma wala gay funds, no? So aside from the cancer patients and their families, na ay mga volunteers, mga young professionals, and not so young. And ang among mga activities is more of we provide emotional and spiritual needs of cancer patients. Okay. Mo man ang kulang, daghan naman tag mga tambal like chemotherapy, surgery, radiotherapy, pero walay emotional and spiritual support. So Amuma ang mo provide ana. So through counseling, so namin recollections, religious activities, no? Ang pinaka-highlight sa among activity per year is what we call the Stations of the Cross. So instead na mo visit mga churches, visita iglesia, or katong 14 Stations of the Cross, we visit cancer patients in their homes. So we,
Amo mismo gaadto sila.
yes, we offer prayers, counseling. So mo na ang proceeds sa project will go to our activities.
Dugi-dugi na po din ang Amuma Foundation.
23 years old na siya.
Ayun din, kabuta, 23 years old. 23 years na.
Yes.
Asa ni base yung in case
Davao.
na gusto nga, sa ba ni, how can one be part of your association?
Naami Facebook page, no? Pwede dito mag-communicate sa Facebook na apoy napatay Twitter.
X na siya daw karon.
X. O cellphone, ng mobile phone. So gina-publish na dito sa among social media ang mga activities.
Alright, so we will get more information later. Doc. And then for Thea naman, this is a new hotel here in Davao, na Chris Inn. Can you tell us more about Chris Inn? pila ka rooms ni siya, asan siya located, and when is the official opening of the hotel?
Okay, thank you, Ian, for the question. I am proud and excited to announce to everybody that we are opening a new hotel in Davao. We call it Chris in Davao. So this is located in Washington Street. This is near City Hall, at the back of City Hall, Rotonda. So if you're familiar, guys, with Colasas, the famous barbecue restaurant in Davao, it's just across Colasas. So that's where Chris in Davao is located. So we have 186 appointed rooms, and then we have also function rooms that can accommodate 30 persons up to maximum of 300 persons.
And the opening is when again?
And we are holding our soft opening on July 24. That's next week,
Next week,
Friday. Yes, and then after that, after 2 or 3 months, we will be holding our grand opening.
But this will be soft opening. You will be welcoming guests na.
Yes, we are welcoming guests. So we are opening 63 rooms out of 186. So yeah.
Ano sa ba yung mga facilities na sa Chrisin? Will you be also having a function rooms, mga convention center?
Yeah, we have function rooms that can cater 30, 40, 50, 60, 80, 100, up to 300 persons. So we have function rooms that can accommodate wide or various number of persons.
Alright, sige. And napod mo ka ng F&B outlets.
For now, we have a partner that will provide our food and meals for our in-house guests and our banquet guests. But for next year, we have plans to open our in-house kitchen. We have the restaurant.
Sige. Okay, we'll get more details later about that. Kaya doon na naman, gani, isa sa binatangan po doon because hapit ng Kadayawan Festival. And people are asking, unsa pa yung mga activities for the Kadayawan? So maybe sugdan na to with Museo Dabawenyo kung saan ilahang ihatag ng mga activities for Kadayawan.
Yeah, so no, like, for Davao, excited with kayo basta August na, because Kadayawan na. So, for specific sa amua sa museo,
Yes.
so, in partnership with siya, of course, with Davao City Office for Culture and the Arts, with Davao City Tourism Operations Office. So, a new event ni siya for Kadayawan, a Dayaw Arts, Culture, and Film Showcase. And isa sa highlight ani is ang Dayaw Art Walk. So, nasugdan na ni siya atong Duaw Davao, itong Cine plus Sining na film showcase po siya, and then nag-art walk po ni ato along Magallanes na area. But this time, lahi na po na ruta because ang Davao City, dagan kita og mga heritage sites, mga culture and arts related na mga areas. And then, if napansin na to no, sa tourism na daghan na kay tag mga walks, mga tourism walks. No? For this time, gina-develop na po nato ang mga art walks. So, in partnership po ni siya with La Herencia. So, sila ang una nag-develop yun aning art walk, and then they partnered with Culture and Arts Office. So, mani siya karon new activity, new event for Kadayawan 2026 Dayaw Art Walk. So, this will be on August 15, 2026 in the afternoon.
Pwede mo matagan ng sneak peek lang kung saan yung makita sa artwork. Kung saan may art installations mo ni, galleries mo ni, or...
Yes, existing na siya na mga galleries. So, mag-start siya sa Poblacion Market. And then, pa-Claveria ta. So, mag-diretso ta sa Freedom Park. Yes. And then, mo-diretso ta sa Emilia Mindanao Souvenir Center. So, kanatong mga souvenir shops po karon, no? So, daghan kayo tag makita dito. And then, newly, Upside Down Museum that's still in Claveria. I think newly open po sila. And then, diretso ta pa Cafe Herbacious. And then, Royal Mandaya Hotel. Tapos, kay ilahang lobby sa Royal Mandaya Hotel, napod sila yung mga, or gallery ni mga artwork. So, it's also good to check that out. And then, we'll end up sa Cinematheque Center Davao because dito dyan ang Merck Center for the Dayaw Arts, Culture, and Film Showcase. So, napo dito curated na art bazaar and food bazaar sa Cinematheque.
So, di lang siya walk, no? Lahat po the activities within the walk.
Yes, so, kung sa among previous na art walk, napo ni specific na areas, but along the way, syempre, ang history, kay very rich ang history. So, gina-include po na mo na siya kung unsa ang mga malabyan, especially this time kung Claveria ang agian, si Recto, daghan jud kayo, very rich ang history. So, very interesting ni siya for all of us kay mas maano na to atong history at ang heritage sa Davao.
Alright, okay. So, I'm sure dahil curious na ito mga friends sa media no, to tell us, to ask our guests kung sa ilang mga gusto pang utanong. Well, we'll start with Carlo, kay nasa mo mic.
Yes. Right before I ask the question, let me just mandatorily greet you. Mabuhay o madayaw. Okay, I would go direct to Binibining Goddess or Theia. Di maano? That's a Greek word ba ya? Okay, I'm just curious raba with katong amenities na idalit for those who might check in sa Chris Inn within San Pedro to be specific, but expectations naman po for our guests na ma-enjoy while their stay in Davao is meaningful po.
It's a simple, straightforward hotel. We offer rooms with breakfast, and then we have the function rooms. And then when we are located at the heart of the city, so we're accessible to everything like the hospital, the museums, the coffee shops, the malls. So that makes it a nice hotel to stay in.
Yeah. So as far as Davaoenos and non-Davaoenos visitors are concerned, syempre adjacent naman good, almost nearby the downtown area aning hotel. But syempre soft opening pa man ang inyo ha. But of course the expectations man po as Kadayawan season and the further festivals will be coming for Davao City para syempre dagsang man gud ang mga turista. Prepared ba ang Chris Inn for that?
To answer your question, if you're prepared, yes, we are very prepared. So we are opening our 63 rooms, and our function rooms will be fully operational. So yeah,
Okay.
we are prepared for Kadayawan.
Yeah. Mo direct ko kang Doc, no? Sir, good morning. Curious raman po, no, na syempre you are always relying on donations kumbaga for the association, but what is really unique with regards for the concert for a cause with regards sa unsa may expectations naman po para matabangan po ang mga beneficiaries of cancer patients po, Doc?
Punta i-support nila ang show kay sa preview nakita nako na ang stories very very good, no. Pagdala mo mga panyo kay manghilak mo sa ending. And yung wala gito the proceeds will go to our association, and luckily nakakuha mig tax free. So dili matax ang ticket sales. So hopefully kay as far as I know more 100% ihatag sa association. So this is the first time na nahitabo ning benefit show 100% ang ihatag.
Okay. Syempre to engineer, no, I have asked this question before, but I will ask again. Again, I would like to ask the expectations naman po, and again, I don't like to spill the tea kasi syempre, di pa man mag-start ang mga concert. The emotions for those who might watch that kind of concert in tribute sa mga related sa songs sa the company, engineer.
So expectation-wise, it will be a jam-packed, filled with emotions, a roller coaster of ups and downs. So you will have both the joys and the pains of all the songs, because ang mga kanta manggod sa the company, hindi lang siya puro happy. Napod siya mga heartbroken songs, which is what we use as part of our script, no? So when you say manggod a jukebox musical, you have songs from a particular iconic group, and then you use those lyrics as part of the script. So very amazing po sa amoa, because we were able to translate all those songs into a musical play. And then, in terms of expectations naman, since Mindanao Repertory Community has been in the industry for almost 7 years, going 8 years na po sa December, we've been tirelessly rehearsing for this one, and gusto namo po ipahatod sa Davao na atong mga talent sa Davao are indeed world class. So pwede nato ipahambog sa tanan na dili lang puro Manila ang pwede lang mag-ani na shows, because this is the first time in Davao na full length siya na long running. Daghan naman gud sa Manila, if I can name some mga iconic groups like Eraserheads, no, AGs, sa tagaan na nila mga tribute, but this will be a first in Davao to have this kind of project, and I hope kita tanan maging proud sa kanina project kay unta in the future mas daghan pag mga ani na projects kay on our end sa performing arts industry. This is also a good tool that we can also provide careers and also opportunities for our talented Mindanaoans. Kaya we also call ourselves Mindanao Repertory Community, kay amo ang grupo Manggod Sir Ian comprises of different cast members all over Mindanao. Dili lang po sa Davao, pero we rehearse here in Davao City.
Okay. To clarify, engineer, no, did you already consult the company and given the go signal para buhaton ning maong musical?
Right, thank you for that question, sir. Actually, we consulted two. First is the PhilSCAP. This is the Association for Filipino Composer, Artists, Authors, and Publishers. And we already got their go signal, and it's a legit show. And then, syempre, si the company, we already asked permission, and they really gave their full support. Actually po, they vouch to pay for their own to fly to Davao sa premiere night po para mag-watch. So, hopefully, they will perform, para no pressure naman po, but perhaps they can sing along with the audience. So, malaki po sa amin yun na tulong, because hindi na po siya parang in the shadows. So more, we can really be proud na the iconic group themselves are really promoting. Even on their Facebook page and social media pages, kina-promote po nila ang musical po. So maka-proud po sa ato sa local sa Davao kay kami sa MRC, we're just a very small theater group, but makita na ang pansin po sa Manila. And even like Broadway Philippines, Theater Manila, napapansin na po nila ang musical. So that's one big check for Davao local theater industry.
Okay. We'll go on sa cast member. If I could ask the question, of course, prepared, since you've been practicing already with the lyrics and also the rehearsals of your movements for the up-and-coming musical?
We're practicing, we're getting there, but we're very determined to really blow your mind. I mean, Sir Jai here has this wonderful script, and the company, kay nindo jud tayo ilang mga kanta. So kanang we really love the material. Like we learn to love it na jud, na kanang it's already in our blood na jud, na kanang we're really getting ready and we're getting determined. I can see that the cast kanang makita jud nako ang ilang mga determination jud, ang ilang pagsisikap jud, kada rehearsals jud nga muadto jud, maski nagkasakit, maski na ay klase, maski gaulan, kay muadto jud sila. So kanang I am really proud of them jud, na determined na jud kayo bi na kanang parang mo perform jud.
Probably in your generation, kay ang uban dili ka relate sa millennials, mga Gen Z, because they are not familiar with the songs. But how can they, of course, in your specific observation, how can they relate with this kind of musical na although pwedeng karaan ani mong kantaha, but what can it be having connections, kumbaga, relatable for the songs that you will be rehearsing and you will be portraying?
I think despite that Act 1 is set in the 80s, I think that the aspect of friendship and even kanang heartbreak and kanang mga totga and kanang unreciprocated feelings, kaya I think it's a very repeated thing throughout like all the generations, all the the mga age na mga groups na kanang na-adjust time sa imong life na kanang you just love someone and then you wanna say that you love them but you can't say that. And also there are also some kind of experiences in your high school na kanang you have this certain group of friends. So I think it's very relatable, not only sa plot but also sa mga songs. I think that even sa mga Gen Zs, like even when we first listened to when we first took this preview sa mga songs, kay it was all like there were some familiar songs like our ears were perked ba when we first listened to them na ito pala yung song na narinig namin sa radio or kinanta pala ng parents namin before, or even our favorite artists used to cover them before. So I think that it's very relatable sa even sa Gen Z.
Alright. With due diligence sa atong media friends, the last question I will give to Ma'am Donna with regards sa art walk, to be specific, ma'am. Siguro some of the participants are quite interested kanang sa mga artworks, to be exact, no, and also some other things related in celebration sa Kadayawan Festival. But for Dabaweños and non-Dabaweños alike, Ma'am Donna, what's the expectation naman po for those participants as Kadayawan is approaching next month?
So for Kadayawan 2026, grabe jud ang preparation ani. Because I'm also part sa kanang execom ba. So we've been meeting na tirelessly. Nagaduaw Davao pa lang, nagasugod na og prepare for Kadayawan. So very exciting. Yes, we have the nating mga series of events na expected na, like Indak-Indak, Pamulak, but we also have new events na I think isa ni kaning Dayaw and more pa na i-present ni City Tourism Operations Office. So daghan jud kayo gi-expect kay highlight jud ni no for Davao ang Kadayawan, and ginapaningkamutan jud ni siya all the time sa city government nga. While naana tay mga established events, continuously huna-huna ta og unsa pa atong pwede i-offer to the public. And at the same time, ang nindot pod ani kay not just for the Dabaweños, but for example, kaning Dayaw Art Walk and the Dayaw Art Sculpture and Film Showcase are also giving an avenue sa ato ang mga artists. Kay kanino ang ginapangayo sa atong mga artists for the longest time. Kay murag in the past magunor wala kay sila natagad. Pero tungod atong Duaw Davao, grabe laha positive kinang feedback adto na sila finally murag naanay space, naanay avenue for our artists. So kana siya atong ginapaningkamutan na magtuloy-tuloy na siya sa atong mga festivals sa Davao, sa atong mga events na mahatagan nato og avenue ang art sector sa Davao. So very exciting jud ang kaning Kadayawan, and daghan jud good nga pwede expect ang ato ang mga Dabaweños ug atong mga bisita, atong mga turista kay gipaningkamutan gyud ni gipaghandaan gyud sa city government.
Ano tayo mga pangutana?
Follow up lang po ko. Ma'am, you mentioned earlier na atong i-visit ato mga existing galleries, no, from sa to. Just correct me, ma'am, kay maron akong na-notes. Poblacion Market, Freedom Park, sa Mindanao Souvenir,
Emilia Mindanao,
and then katong Upside Down Museum, Cafe Gervasios, Royal Mandaya, and then mag-end sa Cinematheque. Tama pa ni ma'am?
Yes po.
Ma'am, napansin ako nga parang it's a mix of unsa ba sa souvenir and then sa food ang kaning sa Cafe Gervasios. Kanang what are we trying to achieve po ba, ma'am, with this route?
Okay. Since it's an art walk, no? So magpagpaktas yun siya. So ginasulit nato siya kay from Poblacion tapos Claveria. So ginaanan nato kung unsa atong pwede i-offer dira when it comes to arts. Kay ang arts man god is not just like artwork per se. Kay ang arts, it has 7 disciplines. So included na po dira ang gastronomy. So ang kana pong nasa sa souvenir kay that's also products man po of Davao, and that can also be products atong mga artisans. So it's also nice to feature that as well. And then with Royal Manday, of course, aside siyang rich history, kato iyang gallery, siyang lobby kinapod siya murag iyang own gallery. And then of course Cinematheque, it's also promoting our film sector sa Davao, because ang Davao kay napud tay daghan ng mga filmmakers. Yes. So it's also nice na kaning mga pila ka sector sa arts kay ma-feature nato in this art walk. So dili lang siya purely kung art, painting, or sculptures, but also i-feature nato ang klase-klase na sector sa art. So, muna siya ang ato ang ginatry o achieve with this art walk, in particular kaning sa Claveria. Because again, as I mentioned, last time, dito sa Magallanes ta. So, karon na po sa Claveria. So, we're developing actually lots of artworks in the different streets, in the different areas sa Davao, since walkman siya. So we also have to consider no nga dili pud siya adto kadugay kay syempre kapuyon pud og baktas ang mga tao, and then in consideration pod with the weather. So muna siya mag-focus lang sa Claveria, and then maybe next time sa lahi na pud na area, and then kana siya. So ginaano lang nato kung unsa ang naadinhan na in regards with our arts, with our history, with our heritage. So kana siya.
Kinsa ang pwede maka-join, ma'am, and paano mag-register?
Kina siya, we're still finalizing ang details. Watch out na lang, we will post our kung paon sa mag-join sa Facebook page sa Culture and Davao City Office for Culture and the Arts. So we're still finalizing mga details kung paon sa siya. So anytime soon, mag-announce lang po me on how the public can join the art walk.
Ma'am, after this event sa August 15 man to, ma'am, no?
Yes.
Ilabi pod ba ni nato na ma-appeal siya as kanang tourism circuit pod sa city?
Yes po, sani siya actually nga para ma-validate pod, because I think na apoy process ang Department of Tourism to validate mga tourism circuits. So isa ni siya sa ato ang i-propose pod. So mana in constant collaboration with City Tourism para kay daghan naman ta gina-offer na mga tourism circuit in Davao. So isa pod ni siya sa soon hopefully na ma-offer pod sa ato ang mga tourists and even for the Baweños no na naday tay mga anin na tourism circuits.
Last question na lang po for you, ma'am. Sa Kadayawan, we are ato madyang i-showcase ang katong mga 11 tribes nato no sa kanina sa village sa Magsaysay. Will there be a separate nga kanang art walk pod kumbaga for the area?
Dili na siya murag art walk, but na naman po yung mga existing or established na murag expected na events in line with Kadayawan na nakafocus dito sa Magsaysay or sa Kadayawan Tribal Village. So, naana yung mga whole month long yun na i-feature food, ilahang culture. So, murag focus na siya dito. And even po sa kanisa dito sa Cinematheque na, di ba na-rated na art market. So, i-feature po natin dito ang 11 ethno-linguistic groups. So, ilahang mga product and So, but with the Kadayawan Tribal Village, nandiyan na sila murag ilaha pong mga programs dito for the entire month of August.
Sige po. Ma'am Thea, ma'am, na-mention ni mo earlier tong 63 rooms that will be ma-open karong sa soft opening na to. Unsa ni nga mga rooms pang couples pa ni or for the family? And also ang mga function rooms, ang capacity ani nila?
Okay, thank you for that question. Regarding the types of rooms, we have different types of rooms that can accommodate single, twin, we have rooms for triple sharing, and then also we have bunk bed in a room, so meaning to say 4 in a room. And then for the function rooms, as mentioned earlier, we have different capacities, we have different sizes of function rooms, so we can accommodate 30, 60, 80, 100, up to maximum of 300 persons.
Na-mention itong kang Carlo earlier nga question regarding atong preparation nato sa Kadayawan. Half pa man sa mga rooms nato will be available, ma'am, no?
this
One, yeah, 1/3 of the rooms. Yeah.
So will we be opening for for Kadayawan sa August na? Para we can cater more.
Yes. For the Kadayawan, we are opening next week kasi we're opening the 63 rooms. So in the next weeks mag-open kami dahan-dahan mag-open yung next floors, but we are planning to open 100% by August or September.
Yes, okay. Napabatay pangutan. Magdungag ako kay Donna. Is the art walk for free or doon ay bayaran kung gusto mo join?
It's free.
It's free.
Yes, it's free. Since it's the first pod for Kadayawan, so free lang yun po siya, Sir Ian.
And katong mo appeal ba, kaisa na ba niya sa August 15? Or?
Yes, for now, kaisa lang sa nato siya buhaton since for validation pa po niya siya.
Mm-hmm.
So, i-check pa po na to if unsa pa itong pwede i-improve. So, maybe next year or in the next, basi for Pasko Fiesta, let's see. Basi more days na ang i-offer. But for Kadayawan, yes, one Saturday lang sa siya.
Murag ano sana siya, murag sneak preview lang sana siya. Alright. Doon na pa rin questions. Kay Engineer Jerry, gusto ka lang, unsa ka lang pagpalit sa ticket and asa ni siya available?
Good question, Sir Ian and our friends from media. All tickets are sold online. Medyo Gen Z na tayo ngayon. So, wala na tayong physical tickets. Yun na po uso. So, we're selling them online. We are calling it ticket donations kasi it will be donated to Amuma naman po at www.tickettome.net/HSM. So, again, that's www.tickettome.net/HSM. You can also follow our page sa Mindanao Repertory Community. Nandoon po yung mga links para po madirect kayo. And then, in a while po, Sir Ian will give you a preview. A sneak preview. Opo, para ma-experience niyo po yung hanggang sa muli sa mga friends natin sa media po.
Na-mention earlier no, na uso pa rin yung jukebox musical. No? Mention itong Parokya ni Edgar, Eraserheads, sapay hotdog ata upcoming.
Yes,
no? And we're glad no that you're doing it here in Davao. Kay
salamat, sir.
Mulupad pa Manila just to watch the shows. At karon nakatipid na ta, no?
Gani, sir. And then, ma-proud po to, sir, kay kani Davao-based yun ang mga talents.
Right,
Kay nama po ni mga friends sa theater sa Davao na nanglupad sa Manila na karon dito nagamayagpag. Just to name drop one, Miss Shira Opsimar. She's casted as the lead character for Rock of Ages. Pero taga Davao yun na siya, taga Boulevard. So, sayang mga atong talents kung manlupad sila somewhere else tapos instead na diri na lang and we can create projects for them to thrive pa. So,
siya pagbato sa Parokya ni Edgar?
Dili po.
Iba taga Davao po do?
Katong sa Parokya ni Edgar.
Parokya ni Edgar ba to? Itong girl po na...
I think so. Basic, yes, sir. Opo. Ay, yeah, si Julia Serrad is. Opo. Meron din siya. So, yung nga, parang we don't want also to miss this opportunity kasi mga shows like this, Sir Ian, does not come annually. So sometimes every 2 years, 3 years. So kami, ginapanang kamutan naman sa MRC, unta through the support of our friends sa media na mapublicize siya. Again, through our deepest desires from our hearts, we really want to help other people through this. Kaya ang uban man God is really profiteering. But somehow, kumangutana mo nga daghang shows because we really want to get as many donors for this in support of the foundation of Amuma.
And are there also plans to take the show out of Davao? Itour ba ni siya elsewhere?
So far, wala pa namang plans but we are really hoping na somebody from the audience member will be able to be inspired and also to share the story outside Davao and even for a tour. And then karon po, we're having school caravans kasi nga the story is about high school nostalgia. So we want also to encourage schools even as young as 7 years old and above kay okay naman siya for all ages naman yung show. And then kung hopefully na ay mag-produce, we can show it in other areas even in Manila, Cebu, and perhaps siguro Cagayan or Jensen. Sana in God's will and God's time.
How much man tickets by the way?
Alright, so the tickets po, I don't want to mislead the public po, pero it's different per show kasi. Magkaiba po yung ticket price sa premiere night and closing nights. And yung mga middle shows po, tawag po namin doon are the student-friendly shows. For the premiere night and the closing nights po, we have 2.5 for the gold, 1.5 for the silver, And then, for the middle shows naman po, that is the student-friendly price, yung gold po is 1,500, the silver is 1,000. So, yun po, parang sana po is supportahan po talaga ng Davao ang event. And then, in line in Kadayawan, I think, beyond the culture and also the tribes, we are also opening another culture, which is the new culture of the younger generations now po.
At least, no, ibalik na to musical because I remember mga siguro in the 90s or 80s,
You know, yes,
yeah,
sir.
medyo sikat tong musical din sa Davao. And then nawala siya in the 2000s.
Correct. And then, kato pong mga other establishments, unta po ma'am, like Christine, would you also be supporting local talents as well na makaproduce og mga ani na mga shows kay kami po, to be honest, that's why sa Ateneo Main Amphitheater because wala pa tay theater diri sa Davao that can accommodate these types of show. Mga conventions, conferences, concerts, yes, pero kanang theater good na marag Broadway level, marag wala pa. Siguro, due time na good for the city tourism na unta na napod ta. Pohon.
Correct. Ano na ba tayo questions? Yes, no?
Follow-up lang to Sir Jai.
Yes, ma'am.
Sir, na-mention ni mo ganina nga, natay mga Davao-based talents, taga Davao nga mga talents nga nagning ato na sa Manila. So,
Yes po.
sabi sa MRC, sir, unsa inyong parang initiatives to connect with the local government to support in terms of kanang funding? Kay we already have a new office pa itong Culture and the Arts.
Yes. Actually, ma'am, na-storya na ako pa ng head sa Culture of the Arts. Very supportive naman siya, but since the office is still very young, ang ana po siya na naka-align man po for all multi-sectoral sa side sa arts na side ang support. So, not just for the theater, but also for other music and arts na side. And then, kami po, ma'am, nagpaabot po ni ask po ni support po sa city council nato sa Sanggunian. That's why, Sir Ian, nakakuha may tax exemption kay sila tanan, they gave their go signal to tax exempt show. And also sila po, they're very excited kay marag finally na naguday ani diri sa Davao. And to our dear city mayor po, very supportive po siya og atong CTOO kay actually this coming Monday na po ni meeting with the CTOO para po maabot sa ilahan na kani this is also a celebration of not just the talents but the people of Davao that coming together for a very good cause.
I agree, no? At least, maayo ang maatuan, no? Sa ang beneficiary sa
Correct, sir.
musical.
Opo.
Kay Doc naman, kung talo ko, Doc, kay inyong association, you care for mga cancer patients, no? Mga cancer
Yes.
survivors.
Majority cancer.
Yes. Unsa ang pagkakunuhay na aduna may relative or kaila nga aduna cancer, how can they be taken care of by your association? Sa ba siya?
Get in touch with any member of our association. Pwede sa social media, query lang dito, tapos tubagon man na siya. If they want to be a member, then well and good. So, mag-schedule lang og visit sa ila if they want.
But members, dili man kailangan cancer patient, no? Anybody can be a member.
Dili, katong mga
Or can
stroke, na heart attack, pwede na ang wadtuan.
Pwede po
Yes.
siya. And then, aduna ni siya membership fee if you want to become a member? Or,
If I remember it right, murag 250
very
per
normal.
year.
I see. Okay.
Sir Ian, just to add lang po, that's why this plot of the story of the musical is also close to Amuma kasi in point din siya sa cancer awareness.
Okay.
And then ano din siya, sir, close din sa aking heart kay ma'am ko din nawala din because of cancer.
Mga asod ako bang ano sila ang gipili ninyo mga
Yes, opo.
beneficiary. It's because of that, no?
Opo, and then marami din tayong mga dear counselors na nag-support kasi they also lost their dads and their moms because of the disease cancer. So, dili siya, I think it's fine time to be more aware po for this, sakit po, cancer.
Yeah, question? Sorry. You mentioned earlier, no, nga doon na lain-lain na rates or fees for the
Yes, sir.
for the different screenings or showing of the musical. Pero the same lang yung ipakita ninyo regardless of kung
Yes, correct, sir. Kay sa atong panahon man gud, sir, naman gud pag matinee medyo shorter.
Right.
So tapos pag full show, pag gala, mas mahal pero full show. This one same po siya, but that's why we're adding student-friendly shows because we also want to share this one to the students. And then kung mangutana po mong 1,500 or 1,000 ang tickets, I think mas mahal ng IMAX, 700 na si IMAX. So ang sine karon medyo expensive na. So I think for a live performance to be at PEG at 1,000 is already very cheap. Actually, in Manila po, ang pinakamura na napanood ko doon was 3,500.
Yes.
Na maliit na masyado yung stage. So, usually 12,000, 15,000 yung price. But pegging the prices at this low, hindi naman in-undermine or minamaliit yung capacity. But we are also understanding that this is new to the market, and we hope Davao will embrace this kind of new live performance theater, sir.
And the good thing, dito na mo palit og ticket and mag-book og hotel, no? To go to Manila.
Yeah, correct, sir. Tapos ano din, sir, for the friends of, our friends for the media, we're also inviting you everyone. We'll be giving you complimentary tickets for the premiere night po. So, if we'll course through with Sir Ian and BIA po para po mabigyan natin ng complimentary passes lahat ng mga friends natin sa media sa opening night, and you can personally meet and greet the company themselves.
And the opening night again is
on August 22 po. So the show dates po, August 22, 23, August 29 and 30, and we have also September 5 and 6, and September 12 and 13. So all Saturday and Sundays. Bakit po? Kasi para yung mga may klase, makapanood talaga. And yung may mga work, may Sunday family time, makapanood din sila.
Ayun. Bumalik ko kay Don, ano? Ado na po ba, aside from the artwork, ado na po ba mga line activities or exhibits sa Museo Dabawenyo karon or upcoming activities?
For now, since ang Museo Dabawenyo, nagyapon mi sa mo ang temporary permanent location, or we're at Mabini Street, unahan sa Star Hotel, gilid lang sa City High. So, mo lang gihapon amo ang current exhibit, the history of Davao City in 50 objects. So, if you want to learn about history sa Davao City, na siya karon ang amo ang exhibit. So, sa karon we're still preparing pamanggod sa among upcoming na duha ka facilities. Ginatrabaho pa siya sa among curatorial and research team. Hopefully by next year, ma-open na namo ang sa Museo Dabawenyo Annex. It's located sa 5th floor sa National Museum of the Philippines. So, kanya siya nga mo ang gina-asikaso karon. So, it's still about history, heritage, arts sa Davao. We'll also include na ang natural history po sa Davao City. And then, after that, gina-asikaso po na mo, just beside the Museo Dabawenyo Event Center, it's a 5-story museum po na So, kanya siya mo ang ginatrabaho. But for this year, we're still looking at basig ipadayon namo tong last month tong May for the National Heritage Month. We have an exhibit entitled Calle San Pedro, the Art of in the City. It was exhibited sa Ateneo de Davao University. It was also in partnership with Culture and Arts Office, with Holy Cross Davao College, Institute of Davao Studies. So, 1 month to siya na exhibit, and we're planning na i-continue to siya dalhon sa mga schools because it's about Calle San Pedro, kana San Pedro Square, the Rock. So, we're planning to bring it to schools and maybe bring it as well sa 5th floor sa National Museum of the Philippines.
So, na siya semi-permanent na home, no?
Po.
Binamiss na ko itong exhibit eh. Pero very interesting because, syempre, Calle San Pedro is one of the pioneer na streets nato dito sa city, no?
So, mato siya among gusto dyan i-feature kay very rich ang history dyan sa Calle San Pedro, ang City Hall, which nag-celebrate sa iyang 100 years sa katong City Hall building. And then, of course, ang San Pedro Cathedral, ang SP, and kanang daghan mga monuments around there. So, mato siya mo ang i-feature dito. So, pag gani kay ang mga tao kay daghan palagi daw ang pwede i-feature along that street. So, hinahinaya na siya. So, kato lang sa among i-feature una, ang City Hall, ang San Pedro, ang Centennial Monument for Peace and Unity, ang SP Building, and then soon, maapil na po ang Osmania Park, and then alongside Magallanes to Claveria.
Ayan, perfect. As maganda ka na ma-picture, no? Na sites dito sa city. Kay Thea, ang Christine is right at the heart of downtown Davao, no? Doon sa City Hall, doon sa mga facilities natin dito sa city. Ano sa yung target market for this hotel?
We are a budget hotel. So our target market is low to mid. Yeah. AB, BC. Yeah, that's the market that we're targeting. Since
Sa
we're a budget
bang rates
hotel.
na to diha sa hotel? I'm sure na mo ba interesado kay especially with the upcoming Kadayawan no kay doon sa parade, doon sa mga activities.
Yeah, so our rate starts at 1,900 per room per night. That includes breakfast already. And then maximum of 3,300. So that's the range of our rates. So majority of our rooms is like 2,650 per room per night.
Yes, especially katong una mo plano nga kunuhay na si kasuhon sa mga government facilities na to no kay. Doon na jud guys siya. Or night sports events na
Yes.
gusto tao sa the gym.
Yes.
Doon na po
So
kayo.
we are budget friendly. Yeah, clean accommodations and budget friendly.
Alright. Okay, so murag aduna pa ba tayo additional questions? Gio, naki-question? Welcome back. Okay, so before we wrap things up, no, yung hatag na ako sa bayan mic kay Florence. Maybe you have anything more to add? Invite our media friends and the public to your upcoming musical.
We would like to thank Gaisano Mall for their partnership. We just recently signed a memorandum of agreement po, and we have our posters and our faces on their LED walls and dito sa ilang mga entrances. So we're very grateful for their support, especially po kay Ma'am Jan po and to Gmall for really being supportive sa up and coming na theater group especially sa Hanggang sa Muli po. We're so thankful for their support, and we hope that you can watch Hanggang sa Muli. We hope that you can support us, especially na this is the first long time running na musical in Davao, and we hope that you can support us, and in this way you can support Davao Amuma. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much and good luck. Yes, Sir Jairus.
Salamat. Once again, I'm Jairus Ocelio. I'm the writer and director of Hanggang sa Muli and artistic director of Mindanao Repertory Community. Thank you very much for this opportunity, Sir Ian. And we hope we can see you at the theater on August 22.
Thank you so much and good luck. Yes, Doc.
Thank you for this opportunity. Hope to see you at the show.
And Thea.
Mabuhay once again and madayaw to all our viewers. So once again, we are excited to announce and invite everyone the opening of Chris in Davao, located at the heart of the city, Washington Street. And also to add, we have hotels also located in Tagum City, in Samal, and in Bayugan.
Ganda-ganda po din, no? Di lang na siya first.
Yes, the
This is
other,
the
yeah.
fourth na ni.
Yeah, so this one is the fourth, and in the pipeline also we're opening soon in Digos, Davao del Sur.
Okay.
Yes.
Alright, congratulations in advance.
Thank you so much.
And Don?
Yes, of course. Sir Ian, thank you so much aning opportunity niyo. So, again, Kadayawan Festival na. So, makita-kita ta sa nagkadaiyang activities for Kadayawan, especially ang Dayaw Art Walk. And I'm also inviting everyone no, sa nawala pa po kabisita sa Museo Dabawenyo. Again, we're located sa Mabini Street, gilid lang sa Davao City National High School. It's a free museum po. We're open Monday to Thursday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. So, naatay guided tour if you're interested to learn about Davao history. So, very welcome mo sa Museo Dabawenyo. Thank you again, Sir Ian.
Alright, thank you so much. And sa itong mga guests, salamat for joining us. And again, support local production, local accommodation, and local attractions din sa itong Dakbayan sa Davao. And again, we'll see you again in 2 weeks for Pep Talks. And ini again, si Ian Garcia and Mabuhay Madaya sa itong